contest, which was another big one. The meet group contest game is on full dial. They cranked it to 11. A little Spinal Tap. I don't know if any of you... Has anyone heard of Spinal Tap? The greatest metal band that was never really a metal band? I'm not sure. Alright, that's what's going on there. What else is happening? The showcase contest is also happening. Non-diamond related. Non-diamond related contest, except for the fact that you can win them. Who doesn't like winning diamonds? Win up to you will win 200,000 diamonds should your content be selected. How do you enter? Check the top banner. You're going to see a prompt with all of the details as to what the contest consists of. This is open to everyone. This is open to everyone. If you can juggle flaming hot Cheetos, I was going to say flaming swords, but I think juggling flaming hot Cheetos is equally as impressive. I can juggle them into my mouth. That's about as much talent I have there. Whether you can juggle some flaming hot Cheetos, balance a bowling ball on your face, maybe you're a fantastic singer, who knows? Let us see what your talent is. Please submit it at the top. Look at that, right there, bam! 200,000 diamonds can be yours. There's gonna be 5 winners selected. 5 winners selected, and one could be you. Yes, you. Laying on your couch with your face like this, waiting for the first guest. Like, come on, guy. We're done with this. Come on, guy. First guest. All right, we're almost to the first guest. Okay. What else is happening? What's also happening? The show stack. Everyone, I'm pleased to announce, debuting this week, officially, is, wait for it, I had to remember, the Music Box Showcase. The Music Box Showcase officially debuts this week. You've seen it happening. You've seen what they've been doing. They're taking the streaming game to the next level. Please, if you've not favored the Music Box Showcase, it is a dual account between Kenny Lee Young and Steve T. And together they make the Music Box Showcase. And on it, you can find reoccurring talent, pianists, vocalists, somethingists. If it deals with music, they want you to be part of it. You can guest box up and have your opportunity to shine on the Music Box Showcase. All right, that's what that's about. For the rest of the announcements and good things like that, please tune into the rundown at 3 p.m. on Friday. We'll go over contest results and also new top badge announcements. So if you like to hear about the new badges and want to be on the scoop first, make sure you check that out, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time here, this is an interview style show. You may have noticed that I'm not interacting with the comments. That also happens during these conversations. Sometimes we get into serious topics, and it's out of respect to the conversation and the interview that I do not acknowledge it. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first guest of the night. She's an up-and-comer and here to get your attention, the one, the only, Miss Red. How you doing?
Hi there. Thanks for having me, Chris. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I always ask how someone's doing. Has the weather been well? Have you enjoyed the weather?
Well, I'm outside of LA, so all of that fire is just blowing right towards me. So it's been smoky and smoggy, but you know, we're doing our best here in LA. Doing our best.
Are you a lifelong Californian?
No, I'm from Dallas, Texas originally, but I moved out here to become a star, and and now we'll see where I end up. But that was the dream.
You know, I would like to think that you're on the right path, but you're in this box, and so I don't know. This is
maybe I'm getting closer and closer each day, it seems. So here I am.
This is like the pit stop on the highway, a little bit of a detour. You know?
Right? It's like meet me, interview, Oscar, and then Lifetime Achievement Award, right?
Right. I have heard of previous guests on here.
Yes, I've heard similar.
Not a lifelong Californian. You lived in Texas.
Yeah, I grew up in Dallas, and then, like I said, I came out here right after high school. I graduated, and I moved out a week later.
Talk about life in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Texas is a big state.
It is.
What did you find in it that was exciting? Did you like living there?
I did. It was a really great place to grow up. You know, I had a really nice sense of community. You know, I'm close with my family. They are still there. So, like I said, it was a great place to grow up, you know, and obviously it's a little bit more conservative than, say, Los Angeles, California. But, you know, everyone there, they're too polite to say anything. So if they don't like what you're saying, they go, "Oh, God bless you," and they just leave it at that.
Wow, is that like borderline hands are about to be thrown? God
I would
bless.
say it's passive aggressive, but it's how the ladies discuss problems. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
I heard of bless their heart. Now I need to reevaluate every time someone's ever said
Someone says it
bless
to you.
their heart.
It's an insult. It's backhanded. Don't worry.
Oh, I didn't know my life was close to flashing before my eyes. This is all new to me.
Oh, I would say never piss off a Texas girl, especially a redhead. So
Okay, well that's 2 strikes there, so we're gonna be on the lookout, everyone.
I'm super sweet up until then, I promise.
People tell me that I am, right? Okay, you lived in Texas for the majority of your life. Prior to moving out to California, I'm just gonna throw out LA. It's LA where you're around now.
Yeah, I live in LA.
Where did you imagine yourself way back when? Have you always known that you'd want to move out to LA, or?
Yeah, when I was 14 years old, I told my father that I was moving out to LA to be a rich and famous actress and marry Shia LaBeouf and live happily ever after. So I'm getting a part of it done. I mean, I haven't met Shia officially, so we'll see.
He's pretty
He seems like not my type anymore, but when I was younger, I really thought we could make it work.
He's a pretty tough dude these days. Have you seen he's in these lowriders and he's got
and he's got his creep tattoo now, and he's living some kind of journey, and bless him, but probably not for me.
Okay. You were 14 years old and you knew that you wanted to be a famous something. Did you say actress?
I just wanted to be a star. When I was a little girl, I was just whatever it would be. But I'm so lucky, I've come here in LA, and now I work full time as a model, as a plus size model. So puts a roof over my head, food on my table, and I couldn't be luckier. So
that's a lot of content to dive into, and I want to make sure that we really get into that. Before we do, though, why are you drawn to the limelight? What is it about it that is so appealing to you?
I enjoy being with people. I enjoy the social aspect, and I love being able to be myself and shine, and I feel like I get to bring a little bit of myself into everything. And it's funny, I find that I don't enjoy acting as much as I enjoy modeling, because I get to shine as Rin, and when I stream I get to shine even more as Rin. I get to be me talking to people, and I think I love it more than anything. Like, wow. I've really just fallen in love with it, and you get to have a sense of community and all of that, and I love the limelight because I get to share in everything with everybody else. So it's not so much personal as it's that community I want.
Dream chasing is something that many people on this platform are not strangers to, whether it be taking an attempt on streaming, moving to LA. What has been your experience moving to LA?
I mean, it's been wonderful. I've always been a go-getter. I've always, if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. I might not do it right away, but I'm going to achieve all my goals. And, I see it every day. I'm closer and closer to the things that I want. So, like I said, I feel great. I'm pretty proud of myself and my journey. And like I said, I don't forget the people who have helped me get here. And, I'm grateful to them every day. So.
How long has it been since you moved?
10 years. Like I said, I graduated and I just got right out. Yeah, 10 years.
Can you give us the crash course list to any Hollywood hopefuls who are looking to move to LA, things they need to be aware of before they take that plunge?
Moving to LA is obviously a gamble. Okay, my thing is move in, find some friends, make a community, and go from there, because if you can't bounce ideas off of people or be like, hey, I met this agent and they said this, what do you think? If you don't have somebody looking out for you, even if it's just a friend with no interest in it, like, that's what I would say. You can get easily taken advantage of as a single person out here, man or woman, mostly women. So I just, keep a good head on your shoulders, make sure you communicate with people, and if something doesn't seem right, it probably isn't right. Go with your gut, and luckily I've always had a pretty good instinct, and I've been able to navigate it through. So, like I said, and they can always reach out to me if you need help. I can tell you what I would say. Reach out to me. I'm happy to give any advice to anybody looking to come out here and pursue their dreams.
Having that gut instinct is important. Sometimes
in all things.
Has there been a time that you can think of or is top of mind that you reflect and you go, wow, that was that was definitely a situation I hadn't expected to get into, or I'm happy that I learned from.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, when you're younger, I've had male photographers make suggestions on how I could make a picture better. And I just thought, if my father ran across this photo, how would he feel? And luckily, that's prevented a lot of trouble for me. But, in general, I've met more nice people than I've met bad people. And, I think just stick to your morals, and if they like, oh, well, if you don't do this, you'll never get another opportunity. That's a lie. It's the biggest lie in the world, because the right opportunity is not going to make you feel shitty inside.
Wow, play that back. Yeah, play that back. That's advice to live by. There's something along the lines of strive for respect over attention. It lasts longer.
It is so true. That's a great way to put a head on it. That's exactly what I mean. Yes.
Yeah. So conducting yourself in a way that you feel comfortable with, not only but as a professional and personally.
Of course, you have to go to bed with yourself every night, and you better love the person you're going to bed with. So.
Excellent. You mentioned what you've been focusing on in LA has now been modeling, specifically plus size modeling.
Right. Yeah.
Myself included, I'm ignorant of what that quite entails or differentiates besides potentially body type. So can you please help educate us?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, obviously plus size modeling is modeling clothes at an extended size, generally, before probably, I would say the last 10 years, you saw someone in a magazine, they were probably a size 6 or 8 at the max, and they were smaller. And, now it's really opened it up to be body positive. You go into a Target now, you see models that are size 6 and size 16 right next to each other, and there's no difference in the way they're treated or photographed. And it's amazing how that progression has happened. And when I was a little girl, I wanted to be an actress, and my father was really, helpful with that, but I'm a curvy girl. I've always been a curvy girl, and I feel like I always was told that I could only be like a character actress or like the best friend, that there was no chance for me to be a leading lady. And I thought, I don't believe that. And so, I'm very lucky that I've come out here and I've seen that change in the industry. And now, I get situated next to a girl that's, half my size, and they treat us like equals, and they photograph us like equals, and not just with size, but I've seen it with race and creed. And, I did a shoot not too long ago with transgender female and, an African American, and then we had, a Latina. It was so beautiful to have such a community, and I love to feel a part of that. And plus size modeling is really that.
Something that radiates off of you is not only a sense of confidence, but a sense of belonging, which in my outsider perception, the modeling industry is so exclusive or so one way as to how someone should be. Right. Where have you gained this sense of confidence and this sense of belonging? How have you gone about acquiring this?
It's funny you say that. My sister, who's in the stream right now, she always giggles that she has no idea why I got all my confidence, because she says we grew up with the same family, and somehow she doesn't feel quite the same way I do. It just comes from deep inside. I've always felt like I wasn't put on this earth just to sit quietly and just get what was the bottom barrel of anything. I've always felt really alive, and I've always felt like I want to share that, and I felt connected to people. I think confidence is definitely a kernel that you're born with, and I've just been really lucky that it's grown for me, and I wish I could pinpoint, but it's really just been something inside where every time someone said something mean, I just didn't believe them. So.
Self-love comes in all different sizes for all people.
Right, and it grows and it changes, and it'll happen when it happens. And like I said, it's not a destination, it's a journey. Because some days I feel knocked on my ass when I don't get a role or casting that I think I should have gotten. And I have to sit there and think about it for myself. But you know what? Tomorrow's another day and another opportunity.
Do you credit any of this feeling to some of the people that you surround yourself with?
I have the best family ever. Like I said, my dad has always been really supportive of me, and my sister, like I said, who's in the stream here, she has always been my number one fan. And I had I had some hardships in my childhood. I've mentioned in my stream before, I lost my mother at a young age, and really having to grow up quickly really taught me that there is so much more than the bullshit that people love to marinate themselves in. And when you put yourself above it, just how much more you can experience and what the community is like when you just are above the fray. And like I said, I think that's when you meet the good people, when you put the BS at the bottom and you just live at the top. So.
You highlight the next question that I had for you, which is what advice would you give to someone who isn't in that same level of confidence as you, or wants to make that journey to have that self-love? You gave us one example there. Is there anything else that comes top of mind?
Well, obviously, I maybe don't know so well for men, but as a woman, I like to sit and think, like, what women do I admire? And then I look at the women I admire and I think, why do I admire them? And when I end up thinking about it, it's not their looks. It's either something they've said that was really like positive, or something they've done, or some charity they've been involved in, something that they represent that I've admired, and then I try to represent that in myself. I've always been very dedicated to charity, and my stream every month at the last week, we donate half of the proceeds to a charity or organization or something, because we all got to give back, because I'm so lucky to be sitting here, and if I can give a little, that's what matters. And I know that everyone's not in that position, but if you gift me one of those free gifts, I'm matching it and I'm sending it off to somewhere else. So like I said, confidence comes in just being good, I think, and just like finding people that are good that you admire and what do you admire about them, and try to mirror that. And it's never looks, it's always something positive.
Wonderful advice. How does this journey bring you to this platform? Where do you discover the Meet Group universe?
I started streaming on another platform originally. My friend had been like, hey, they're looking for models to come talk, and I found I really loved it, and I met people who, a couple of them were lonely and just wanted to talk, and I thought, good Lord, like, I'm happy to give you my friendship and my community. Come be with me. Let me share my happiness with you. And happiness is contagious, and it always has been, and I'm pretty happy, always been. And so, I feel like that's really contagious. And, once I was invited by Lauren over to come to meet me, and I don't want to say it too loud, but I just love it here. Like, such good community. Yeah, we get a couple of bad apples and men trolling me and saying mean things, but God, the community here is amazing. Everyone is so kind and so good, and we just want to be happy, and I think that's beautiful.
What were some
especially during this time?
Yeah, what were some of the differentiators for you? You said that you streamed before and that you liked it. Yeah. You're doing it here now. You love it. What's happening differently that you love it?
I feel like on this app, it's a lot more personal. The other one, there was no way to set up a profile to be like, and I get to show people my Instagram, my Twitter, and I was like, see where I'm funny and see where I show my photos, and like whatever part of me you appreciate it, whether it's my looks or whether it's my humor or whether it's something else, like find a way to communicate with me and be with me in the way that you want to. And I love that. And I love that they give free gifts, because so often you watch a streamer and you're like, it's at the end of the month, I don't have the money, I gotta pay rent, but I want them to know I love them. And I love that Meet Me gives out so many free gifts, or ways for you to send free gifts, because that's a way for you to show love in a minimal way. That like, your love to me is your engagement, but if it makes you feel better to send it a little gift, like, God bless you for it. I just think that's a great thing about this platform.
It's the little things, and you seem to appreciate a lot of the littler things.
I'm not in this for the money. Yeah, obviously I enjoy it when I can cash out. I'll buy something fancy, but to me, it's really about the community. And God, every night I get so excited when my bouncers start rolling in, and I'm like, "Hi, what are you doing? How's your baby? What's like?" It's just beautiful.
I love it. And remind us again, please, how long have you been streaming on this platform?
I started mid-December, but obviously, I didn't take it too seriously, and then COVID hit, and I was like, all right, every night I'm here because I have nothing else to do, and it's just taken off since then, so.
Where do you see yourself going, whether it be on this platform, in your modeling / acting career? Where are you aspiring?
Well, my dream is to one day be on a television show. I would love to be that ridiculous character that shows up once in a while and just says something really funny and ridiculous and then wanders off. That's a career one. I'd love to be on a Target ad, so one day y'all can walk into Target and be like, she looks familiar, and that's gonna be me. And then streaming, obviously I'd like a top badge. I'd love to do all that, but also at the same time, like, if that's not where I'm going, that's not where I'm going. I just want to be here, and I want people to enjoy being with me as I enjoy being with them. It's simple, easy, but I like it.
You strike me as the type to manifest things. If you put it out there, I believe that you can manifest your goals. So I believe myself, and I'll speak for the audience included. I see you're on the right path for these things.
Oh, thank you so much. Like I said, it really helps to feel validated, because sometimes you say it and you're just like, am I being really over the top? But it's nice to feel validated. Thank you for that.
Is there anything else that is important to you that you'd like to highlight, talk about? The floor is yours. We'd like to go over anything that you'd like to.
I think obviously we've seen this month is National Suicide Prevention Month, and I've had people come into my stream and say things or private message me about things. I'm not to get too heavy, because I know that that's a really big topic, but I just want to say that's never the answer. There's always help, and if you want to message me, I can give you all the places to reach out to and talk to. And if you just don't want to feel lonely, hop into a stream, hop into my stream, hop into anyone's stream. Just find community, because I can tell you, you are worth it being in this world, and I want to make sure that you stay in it. And that's about all I got to say on that kind of platform soapbox.
No, that's an important platform, and I think you handled it respectfully. So, excellent.
Thank you.
Well, when do you go live? So if anyone would like to check you out, number one, everyone, if you've not already, please give Ren a favorite right here in the box. But where can they catch you if they'd like to learn more about you, hear more about your journey?
Usually weeknights around this time I'm on, but Tuesday we do trivia, which is our big night, and then Friday I do music request night, where I'm your DJ, and we just go on a musical journey and chit chat about silly things all night.
I love it. All right.
Those are my big nights, but check me out almost every weeknight.
Awesome. Everyone, go ahead and drop a favorite here. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight.
Thank you.
This is lovely. So much love. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everybody. Thank you, Chris.
Tonight, one and only, Miss Ren. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. Take care. Bye.
Hey.
Do I press it or do you press it? Let me press it. I got it. I got it.
It's always about it's the smooth exit. It's got to be the graceful exit, everybody. The graceful exit. Thanks so much for the gifts, everyone. If this is your first time here, this is Suited Up. It's a weekly show that we do interview style. We bring on guests, up-and-comers, people from other platforms. If they have a story or something worth talking about, I do my best to have them on so that all of you can learn about them. Our next guest is probably, I'm going to go out on a limb here, was one of the most excited people that I ever reached out to about being on the show. I said, would you like to be on the show? And this person was very, very excited. She's quickly grown into the ranks. She's a VIP in many ways. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, our second guest of the evening is NorCal Blondie. How you doing?
I am so thrilled to be on your show.
How are we feeling? How are we feeling right now? It's thrilled? Yeah.
Butterflies. I'm like the giddy little teenager. I promised myself I would behave.
Oh, no, I only expect professionalism out of you. It's all good. NorCal Blondie, let's go tried and true here. For the people who have not met you yet, will you please introduce yourself?
Okay. NorCal Blondie. I'm from Northern California, hence the name. I do live in Napa Valley. It is a correct location. I know some streamers switch up their locations for safety, but I am very open about where I live. And in the most beautiful place in Northern California, you can kind of compare it to the south of France.
Oh, really?
We have rolling hills, we have the vineyards, we have, the wineries, we have the spas. People all over the world come to my valley to go on vacation. So I'm very lucky to live here and experience this, born and raised in California. I can relate with the fire and the smoke and the poor air quality because we just went through an epic fire. And hopefully that will subside and we'll get back to normalcy. But in the meantime, we're kind of hunkered down.
Okay. All right. Well, NorCal, let's do the play-by-play. Let's do the play-by-play. How long have you been on the platform for? And which platform specifically are you on?
I am on POF.
Mm-hmm.
And I joined March of this year.
Okay. March of this year.
So the 2020, the bad 2020. So I was a gifter and fan supporter. Just recently in the past 3 weeks, I kind of transitioned into streaming, and it's been an amazing experience. I got my Millie on August the 24th by two amazing VIPs, Papa Snipe and Shy Guy.
So let's slow down a little bit. Some of the package of everything that's happened, because a lot has happened. I'd like to have you re-request the box, if I may.
Okay.
We have a little bit of a lag in our connection, so if you can rejoin the box potentially from a different connection, I'd just like to test it out. If not, we'll roll with it. Audio is an important thing too. So, all right, everyone. Once again, if you're just now joining, my name's Chris. Thanks for joining Suited Up. This is a weekly show that we do every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, we're being joined with NorCal Blondie, who's re-requesting the box. She's re-requesting the box now. And it looks like I'm lagging. People are saying that I'm lagging. But I'll go and check in on that. Yes, I see a lot of yes that I'm lagging. Shouldn't. We'll go ahead and check on that. Shows here that I've got full signal. So maybe a little something else going on. So we'll go ahead and check into that. Yeah, nothing else is downloading. Currently have full connection as far as Wi-Fi goes. So NorCal, looks like we still got a little bit of lag. Go ahead and talk to me. Let's just see how audio is.
Okay.
Audio seems to be, the audio seems to be okay.
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 So
we're gonna pretend that this is like a podcast.
Oh gosh.
less pressure. It's just voice audio, yeah? Okay. All right, NorCal, you've just explained that contrary to popular belief, you're not from North Carolina, you're from North California.
Obviously, Napa Valley, born and raised.
Yeah, obviously is the name. Okay, so born and raised, and you recently began streaming, and you're a POF streamer.
That's correct.
What initially got you to download POF? What were you looking for?
A little embarrassed, but I was thinking, hey, I've got some downtime. It's the pandemic. I might be able to find myself a man.
Okay.
To be honest.
Okay. So looking for love. I mean, I don't know that it's fair to say that's something to be embarrassed about. That's a reason that many people download these apps, is they're looking for somebody, be it romantic or just a friend. So NorCal, you're on the search, and how has that search been? And it does lead you to streaming.
Well, it was a little bit of a struggle. I didn't really find interest in kind of the guys that were in my area, so I started looking at other areas, and then I noticed the toolbar where it said live, and so I pushed on live, and it brought me into a whole different arena. The streamers were streaming. I jumped around from stream to stream, and ended up in a few streams. One streamer that I ended up in, that I support, I ended up in Dax's stream, and then from there I jumped into vodka stream, train wrecks, riots, a number of people just recently, we have Blake Premier, we have Choff. I've met so many amazing people. If you look at my gifters list, I've actually just reached out to, people that I resonated with, and it's been a really interesting ride. I'm just riding the wave.
What was the appeal to you of the live streaming community? Because if you initially downloaded for dating, you find these streamers who are not traditionally affiliate. I wouldn't classify their live streaming content as dating content. So what did you find of value, or why do you think that you started to have interest in that?
I think because I was at home and it was like entertainment. It was a show. People were rolling out carpets, people were flying in jets, there was music going on, there was something different in each different live. I kind of compare it to a circus. Like, you get a little bit of the gambit of everything. And, it was more entertaining, more interactive than sitting and watching TV.
Yeah.
You to talk to someone in Jamaica or in the UK or in Canada, and you get to experience kind of their culture through this website. And I've made some really amazing friends who live in other countries through this platform.
Definitely.
That are going to be lifelong friends.
Yeah. It's almost like you came for one type of relationship but left with another, and many of them.
Exactly.
Which is not all bad of a trade. Not all bad of a trade. Have you in the past had any experience with streaming, being in musicals, theater, anything like that?
Absolutely zero. No talent. No talent to entertainment.
So,
my background is medical.
No experience with the Limelight or anything like that.
Nothing. Zero.
But here you are as a streamer now. I did mention in the beginning that you're a VIP. How long was it until you decided to go live for the first time yourself?
I tooled around with it a couple of live streams in May, but just recently in the past 3 weeks, I've actually streamed every day. And so I think the consistency helped me get more viewers and helped me get my milli, but I was really inconsistent in the past and very, very shy. So coming out and putting myself out there and having my support system allowed me to build my confidence.
What was it that you feel that you were shy about? Was there anything that you weren't feeling as confident about?
I think in the beginning, when you're a new streamer, you don't have any followers. So you're sitting there kind of twiddling your thumb. And so I think you get frustrated in the beginning. But once you start to build a community and a fan base, then it's easier. Because you're building relationships. But if you're sitting there and you don't have anyone coming into your live, then I don't think you have that interaction to experience live streaming.
Yes, I understand. How do you feel that you got over it? Was there anything besides getting more traffic that helped pull you out of that shell? Or was it just doing it, ripping the Band-Aid off and just doing it got you acclimated and got you used to it?
I think jumping into other people's boxes, other streamers' boxes, and having them support you a little bit, getting you more comfortable with being in front of, their viewers helps. So I think a lot of building your community happens outside your stream.
Yes.
It's not going to in your stream. The traffic's not going to come in. So you have to go to other streamers and network with them and be a part of their community. And then, therefore they're going to support you. People are going to know who you are, but it's not going to happen sitting there live. And when I first started, I started doing random battles. So it's kind of it's a box of chocolates. It depends on, what you're going to come across. I don't prefer to do random battles now. I've made, enough friends, but I don't have to do that. But I did that because I didn't have any traffic. And I suggest anyone who's starting, definitely do the random battles. Meet people as you battle. The ones that you have kind of a awkward experience or a negative experience, definitely use your skips to skip them. But yeah, definitely the building your following does not happen in your stream.
There's something that you do particularly well, and I would like to acknowledge it because I wouldn't expect that you would acknowledge it of yourself because you're so humble. But you genuinely invest in others. You genuinely pay attention and listen and commit to understanding who they are. And people recognize that authenticity. And I believe that has done wonders as far as building a community, having people return to your stream and invest into getting to know you. And so I'll just chime that in there too, as genuinely being interested in other people does a lot.
I love supporting other people. I know that there are some streamers that you're not allowed to promote your events in their stream. They frown upon it. But for me, I love supporting others and I love being a part of what they're doing. And I think that's just part of my nature. I love to it's kind of like going to different parties. I like to be invited to different parties. And it's the analogy that I'm going to give you is the parties are the different streamers on the app. So
yes,
they have their stream, they have their party, you're invited. You're making friends. It's a great experience. I love this app. I didn't realize I was going to love this app this much, but I have embraced it and actually fallen in love with the people that I've made friends with. And like I said, they're definitely going to be long life friends. I've invited a few streamers to come and visit me. And once the COVID subsides and the fires go away, we're going to be streaming from the wineries. And so that's something that I have in the works. I'm going to produce a show that I'm showcasing wineries and spas and, just kind of the bougie kind of stuff up here in Napa Valley. But I'll leave it just kind of right there on the stove. Oh, thank you. On the stove until we can make it happen, but that's in the works.
Not that we have to get too far into the details, but when you say produce a show, are you speaking on this platform or outside of this platform? Are you involved with media?
So I would like to use this platform to develop it and maybe do a show within my stream. And if something of it and someone approaches me, I would like to take it further. All doors are open. So we'll see.
It makes sense.
I'm not going to close the door.
To me though, it's such an incredible thing to think about. You downloading the platform and then fast forward 3-4 months, and now you have plans where you want to invite groups of people to these wineries to just spend time with. This is not a romantic investment, maybe, but overall it's these friendships that are being cultivated. That's such a wild thing, really, when you think about it.
Definitely. The friendship, it's a friendship, a very, very platonic friendship. There's no romantic underlining romantic agenda. Though I am single and ready to mingle, I do make that very obvious.
Okay.
So if that develops, I'm not going to stop it.
What are some of the things when you said the guys locally weren't quite stacking up to what you were looking for? So I know a certain person, a certain streamer who has a show that deals with matchmaking, but in your own words, what are some of the qualities or things that you were attracted to? If any of the guys out here are interested, and seeing what their shot could look like.
Okay. You could look like the Hunchback from Notre Dame. I just want you to be loving to everybody around you. Like, we go out to dinner, you are respectful to the waiter. It's how you treat other people. A sense of community, someone who gives back and volunteers.
Yeah.
because that's what I do, who has good relationships with friends and families, because that shows me that you are able to handle conflicts and maintain a relationship with me if you have really good relationships with your family and friends. And hopefully he has a jobby job.
A jobby job.
So bring that paycheck to mommy.
Okay. The wine is a little bit of a taste to it, right? No. What is the boxed wine? Does that not cut it for you?
Well, unfortunately, I've had, some really.
Okay. she's had the creme de la creme. Okay. NorCal Blondie, couple last questions. I shouldn't say the last question, but I'm usually interested in understanding how does someone describe this app to someone who doesn't use it? Have you had any of your friends, relatives ask you, hey, what's this thing that you've been doing? And why do you keep talking to your phone?
Right. So I live with my sister. We have a house here in Napa that we share. And so she hears me every once in a while say, get in my box, get in my box. And so she rolls her eyes and she just walks off. So I don't think that she gets it, but they have I'm not sure. I think I have a few other people that know that I stream, but they don't really understand it just yet. I've posted a lot on my Snapchat. I posted a lot on my Instagram, but I don't think that they really get the concept just yet, because it's kind of a new thing. And I think that's my son. Hold on 1 second. What, babe?
He wants to be in.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
He knew that it was live, but I think that the internet turned off for him and he wants to play Fortnite. So he's knocking on my door.
Oh.
You know what boys do when they're in the middle of a game, right? Fortnite.
If I were more masculine, maybe, I don't know. All right, NorCal. Anything else that you'd like to talk about, whether it be on this platform, off of it? Anything else that you'd like to touch on before we start to wrap up today?
I just want to say that it's amazing that you had an all-female stream, because I think us women need to uplift each other. And the first interview was just amazing. She touched on so many points. I didn't have to go there. She pretty much just laid it out. She's fire, and I just want to say, you go, girl. And that's pretty much it. And hit me up on Instagram, NorCal Blondie 007.
Okay. Before we go, though, I mean, you do go live yourself, and yes, much respects to Ren, our first guest. She was fantastic, as are you. When do you go live? So people would like to, number one, favorite you. So if you've not given NorCal Blondie a favorite, if you're interested in wine, maybe being singling and mingling, give her a favorite. But when can they catch you if they'd like to learn more about you?
So I go live after in the evenings now, because I'm actually taking a couple shifts at the hospital. So I can only stream at night right now until my shifts end in November. But on the weekends, definitely catch me on the weekends. If you favorite me, you'll get my blast. Pretty much anything that I'm doing, or any shows or streamers that I support, you can check it out on Instagram. So that's probably the best way to see what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, you opened the whole box there too, which I'll leave it to you to discuss maybe at a later point, that you work in healthcare. Obviously, we live in a time that is unprecedented, and the work that you do is so valuable. So thank you for doing that as well.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you again for having me on your show. I absolutely am just thrilled to death.
Oh, no, thank you so much. It was honestly one of the most fun things to hear someone be so excited and just to enjoy having the conversation. So I appreciate you coming on here to do it.
Thank you. And sorry about my connection. It could have been me, but unfortunately, it is what it is.
It's
Hopefully,
all right. It could be me.
it was.
They said I was lagging, so we still roll with it. The show goes on, and you did an excellent job. So thank you so much for coming on, NorCal. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not favored a NorCal Blondie, give her a favor for the one time. NorCal Blondie, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. Turn the music. Music. Everyone, this is Suited Up. Welcome to the show. You have been dialed in for the first... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Suited Up. You've been dialed in for the first 2 interviews. Up next is our third and final guest tonight. She is an up-and-comer. She is making waves, and I've been petrified that I'm not going to say Mariah, because you've heard me try and pronounce names in the past. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our third guest tonight, the one, the only, it's getting bright in here, ray of sunshine herself, Miss Mariah Bright. How you doing?
My heart is beating so fast right now. Oh my god, I can't.
Why?
I'm
How's
so
it
happy
going?
right now. Oh my god, hello!
This
Oh my God.
tapestry in the background is so fitting to what's going on.
I know. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. My heart is beating so fast.
No, it's good.
I'm
We're
so
gonna have fun.
happy to be here. Oh my goodness. Thank you everyone for being here.
Well, you
Sorry.
came in crew strong, so congratulations.
I
That
know.
shows you're doing a lot of things right. And I'm sure by the end of the conversation, we'll know why so many people came here to support.
Yeah.
But before we do that, Mariah Bright, where's the name come from? How did you get that name?
So Bright, it's actually my last name. So usually, like, if I ever join an app or anything, I just put like my name, Mariah Bright. And okay, so when I first joined this app, I did not come on here to intend to stream or anything like that. But then when I started streaming more and stuff, everybody like had like a cool name or whatever. And then I was just like, let's just stick to my name, Mariah Bright, because my last name, thankfully, it's cool because like it's like unique. It's like Bright, you know, like who else like has like the last name like Bright or something, you know? So I thought like that would like be a perfect name. Also, because like my personality, I'm very like bubbly and happy and like loud and all this stuff and like bright, you know? So I'm just like, Mariah Bright, you know, like.
I don't know that I ever suggest that anyone use their full name to be a streamer.
Okay.
I'm messing.
A lot of people like they ask me,
I'm messing
like,
with you. You don't have to
Yeah.
justify. I'm just joking
Okay,
with
sorry.
you.
But like a lot of people like they don't even know. Oh my god, thank you. Sorry. Hello. But like a lot of people like they don't even like assume my last name is Bright. You know, like they just like think it's like some like streamer name. You know, like yeah. I'm
Great.
sorry
All
for
right.
scaring you.
Well, you're definitely, if you are not seen, you will be heard. So bright as
Yeah.
sunshine and as loud as thunder. Great. Mariah, you said you didn't download the app with the intention of live streaming. Why did you download it?
Actually, I was on Plenty of Fish.
Okay.
I downloaded Plenty of Fish because I saw my friend was on it, and I was like, "What is that? Like, you can see people live and stuff. That's so cool." So I downloaded it, right? And then I downloaded Plenty of Fish, and then like when I got on the app, like of course like I joined like the first page, which is like the home page, the trending page. Oh my god, hello guys. Okay, but yeah, I was like joining people's streams and stuff. And then I ended up finding this one stream. I really connected with this person a lot and ended up making a lot of friends in this one particular stream. And I was a viewer, I guess, for like over a month. And then everybody was like saying, you should stream, blah, blah, blah. You should try it out. Oh yeah, also. And that's when like people saw me like on Plenty of Fish and they were like, download Meet Me. I'm like, okay, I'll go on Meet Me. So then that's when I started going on Meet Me, like, and I was still a viewer. And then a month later, I started streaming. I started streaming for like, I've been streaming now for like 6 months. And what's funny? Are you laughing? What's funny? Are you making fun of me?
Sorry. It's just, I'm imagining if you were actually excited over something. Like, if you were to ever meet, I don't know, Justin Bieber or somebody like that, I could only imagine that you would implode. Like, there would be some sort of
Oh my
moment where
god!
you and just there's no more you. There would just not be
I don't know.
Mariah Bright. There would just be a hole where you had existed and imploded. Okay, go on. I'm sorry. Tell us more about your experience. So you saw people streaming, and you thought it was cool. Had you not seen live streaming before?
I've never seen live streaming. Like the only thing I've seen was like Instagram or whatever, but I've never seen an app with like people like going live and everything.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I used to be really, really shy. Like literally used to be so freaking shy, but this app actually brought me more out of my comfort zone, and like I'm honestly more confident because like there's a lot of talking and engaging with people on here. I love you all. Sorry. Can't look at the comments. Okay. But yeah, when I first started going live, like my first couple of weeks, I was so shy, like literally like because like you're live in front of a whole bunch of people, it's like, oh my god, hi, blah blah blah. I've never like done this before or whatever. But like the more and more I do it, like the more like confident I get, and like I literally love people. So like this app is definitely for me for sure. Like I love talking to people and like oh my god, like but yeah, I used to be really shy, but obviously now I'm more outgoing. Like whoever was there for my first week of streaming, like y'all already know like how shy I was. Like I was not like this at all. Like literally, like.
And this is, like, but this really does speak to you don't always understand or know who a person is, was, or can be.
Yeah,
you know, the potential that exists.
Mm-hmm.
What was it about yourself or the idea of live streaming that you feel you were shy? Where was this person hiding, and why do you think that was?
You mean why was I shy?
Yeah, why were you shy?
I don't freaking know. I don't know, because like you're just in front of a camera, in front of a whole bunch of people, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just like I've never done it before, so it's just like nerve-wracking. I don't know, but like the more and more I did it for sure, like it's like I don't know. It's just I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. Like literally, just like live streaming in front of a lot of people, like it just was scary for me. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, this is a first for me. I love this energy because
thank you.
If anyone is using headphones, I recommend that you take your headphones out. Take your headphones out.
Yeah.
Okay, but you are almost unapologetic, which is where the confusion, I'll finish my thought, unapologetic for the person that you are, the excitement that you have, which is a respectable quality.
Oh, if I say sorry?
No. That's what I'm saying, is it's a respectable quality that you own how excited you get. You own how happy you are. You own the person that you are. And so that almost is it is contradictory to being a shy person. You seem so confident, and you
literally, like I am such a confident and bold person, but this app brought me out of my shell even more, because like you're live in front of people, like, and whenever you do battles, like you're talking to people. So like the more like, because I stream like a lot, and like when I stream like almost like every day, like you're talking to more and more people, so it brings me out of my shell even more, especially in front of a camera, you know, like that's literally insane. But like, yeah, I used to be really shy.
I mean, it makes sense. The more you do something, the more familiar you get, the easier it is to do it.
Yeah, like I'm literally so loud and like bubbly and like happy. And like I'm a people's person. Like I love talking to people. Like when people come on my stream, I get so excited. Like when there's no one in there, I'm just like, where's everybody? I want to talk to people. But whenever there's people in there, I love a conversation. Like I love talking to people. Like literally, like it just makes me so happy. Like I love people. And like especially the people on here, like I've like met so many great people, like literally like ever since like before I started streaming, like when I was as a viewer, like I met so many great friends on this app, and like I love everybody in this chat right now. Like literally, I love everybody. And yeah.
Let's talk about Mariah Bright downloading Plenty of Fish.
Oh my god.
Traditionally has a target audience. What were you in the market for? Was it, were you just trying to find a friend and you thought Plenty of Fish was for it? Were you looking for something more romantic? What was that? There's no judgment here. Our last guest had downloaded Plenty of Fish, and many of the people watching are on Plenty of Fish. There's no negative stigma around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was like when I saw my friend, like they were on Plenty of Fish, and I thought that was cool seeing people like live or whatever. And like, yeah, I probably joined because of the dating part. But honestly, like I had Plenty of Fish for like 2 or 3 days. And then when I started watching streams and sticking to like one streamer to watch, they literally told me, like 2 people, they literally said, download Meet Me, it's way better. So I was like, okay, I'll download Meet Me. But honestly, I'm not even on Meet Me for looking for a relationship. I'm just like here to like have a conversation and like build a relationship with people and like stream, of course. Like I never honestly care for the relationship part.
I want to preface that no matter if you're on Plenty of Fish, Meet Me, Scout, they're all great platforms.
Yeah,
you don't have to move a platform to do well. Truthfully.
Yeah, okay.
And wherever you decide to settle, that's your thing. So I do want to clarify that. Hey, you know what? If you found one word, it's fine. You moved away from looking for a relationship. Now you found that you like to do live streaming.
Yes, honestly, I never thought I was gonna do live streaming because like people, they would always tell me, "Go live, you should do live streaming." I'm like, I don't know. But the more and more I watched it, the more and more like I was so interested, you know, like because like if you're obsessed with watching it, like you're gonna be obsessed with streaming. Because I really am. Like when I started streaming, I would freaking do it so freaking much, and now I love it, and like I just love connecting with people and meeting new people on here.
Yeah,
like literally, it's so amazing.
Well, anyone who does it as much as you are has their sights set towards one blue dot, and that blue dot is that holy grail, right? That top badge. Why is that important to you, and what would you like to do with it?
The top badge. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think I would be a really outstanding top badge because my personality, me as a person, I'm very different. You know, I'm more like bubbly and like welcoming. Like when people come to my stream, like I welcome them. I'm like, hello, whoever just joined. Like I say like someone's name that just joined. Like I'm very welcoming and like I'm just like a people person too, and like I'm always like loud, you know, as well. And like a lot of streamers, like, you know, like they're more like calm, you know what I mean? Like I haven't found like that one streamer like that's kind of like me, I guess, you know, like I think I would be like very different. And honestly, like a lot of people, whenever they come on my stream, like I'll get people like, Mariah, like I literally had such a bad day, like literally watching your streams, like you make me feel so much better, like your energy is just amazing. And like I feel like I bring out like honestly like positive vibes for like people, and like people just like being in my stream and like feeling that energy and like positive energy. And I really like think, yeah, I think it'll be cool to have that, you know. Like
here's the deeper layer. All right, let's peel the onion back. Peel the onion back. What do you get out of that? Is it gratifying to know that you're positively impacting people's day?
Honestly,
so why?
That literally makes me like so happy. Like those people, like they watch my stream and tell me like, you make my day so much better. I had a bad day. That honestly makes my heart melt. Like that makes me so happy. Like I really like just like a normal human being. That makes me like happy and like elated to like hear you tell me that, see you like tell me that. And like people, like the same people, I'll see the same people in my stream like all the time, like, and they come back and watch me. And like whenever I meet more new people and stuff, like it's exciting literally, and it just makes me happy. And like I'm like glad I can like stream and like see like I can make someone's day better. And like, you know, like people just like, you know, like not many people are like me that have that loud like positive vibe, you know. Like whenever I'm live, you know, people are just like, oh, there's Mariah, go watch
there's something there when you peel it all back, is what I'm getting is, yes, you're loud, and yes, you make noises and are excitable, but the source of it all is genuine happiness that you're affecting others, and that you're getting the opportunity to connect with other people. And that's definitely apparent. And so to take a moment to even just soak that in, of knowing that you are that person, that's why you're doing well, is a great thing. So congratulations to you for that. Yes, congratulations to you for that. Who are you outside of the platform? You obviously have a friend, at least one friend, so that's good. We know that about you. But who else is this, you know, Mariah Bright? Mariah Bright.
Okay.
I knew I was going to do it at least once.
I literally heard you say Maria. I was like, it's whatever. It's okay. It's Chris Casper. It's fine. But so who am I outside this app?
Yeah, who are you outside of it?
So actually, like I'm actually very interested in like the modeling and acting era. That's like what I actually want to do with my life, is like to be this huge successful model and actor. I'm actually about to sign to a few agencies. I'm excited for that. Like I recently just had a competition and I got a few callbacks, so I'm excited about that. And honestly, I think this app helped me a lot with confidence wise too. So
This is me making sound effects to stop the car, because those are a lot of substantial details that you're just like and just scooted right by. What does that mean that you're signed to agencies and just won some competition? What does that mean?
okay, so basically I had to obviously perform, you know, in front of like a whole bunch of agencies, and basically whoever, like which agency like wants me, like I'll get a call back, of course. I haven't signed to any agencies yet because the past few days I was like looking over it, but yeah, I will be signing to agencies too soon. Hopefully, like, you know, like doing gigs like nationwide. You know, that's what my dream literally. Like, I used to not want to do acting, but this app like helped me get out of my shell a little bit, because like you're talking to people, and my personality like came out even more, like literally, because like that's honestly like good for acting as well. You know, you gotta have like a personality, you know. So yeah.
I can only imagine if streaming ignites this. I can only imagine what you having a gig would do.
I know.
It's like Gremlins. You give them a little water after midnight or something, and blah. So I can only imagine what happens if you give Miss Bright over here a gig. Okay, all right. So you'd like to be a famous actress / model. Okay.
Yeah.
Big goals. But you're being proactive and seeking it out. So you're doing things about it, which is great. Anything else that we haven't touched on today? Obviously, bright sunshine, modeling, et cetera, et cetera. Anything else that we haven't touched on?
I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't know.
Okay, I caught the last part. I didn't know if there was. You know, I might give you that title. I say that Zach is here has the best laugh on Meet Me. You may have the best uncomfortable reaction, because when you're uncomfortable, you do that scream thing. You
like that.
Yeah, you scream. So maybe
it's so bad.
Yeah, you scream when you're uncomfortable. I could only imagine at a restaurant, if you don't know what to pick to order. Miss, would you like what appetizer? And just you know, I couldn't even imagine.
If I was in public, I swear I would not do that.
Waiter's situation would be. But that's fine. We're good.
Please, bro.
When are you live? People would like to learn more about you, get to know you more. When are you live?
So I usually like go live like at night, like in the evenings. That's when I go live. I go live almost every day, and join my stream. But make sure not to wear earbuds. Yeah.
Don't bring earbuds.
Yeah.
You'll lose your ears. Go ahead and give that favorite, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Sorry.
All right. Was this good? I feel like this was a good time.
Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Literally, I'm so happy. And like, hello, Chris.
All right, good. Everyone, make sure you drop that favorite over here for Miss Bright. She did a wonderful job today. RIP all of the ears. Thank you for coming on. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Much love and appreciation. We'll let these gifts roll through.
Oh, shoot. I literally was not looking at... Guys, I love everybody that's in here. Thank you, like, for everybody that came here and supported me. Thank you so much, Bizzle. Thank you, everybody in here. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Like, literally, you don't even know how much... Oh, it makes me so happy.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, before you go, you've been beating around the bush all day. I shouldn't say all day. All conversation about what the community means to you. Mm-hmm. What is this community that you found, and what does it mean to you? You've been thinking them all night, but if you have to really put it out there, what does this community mean to you? Honestly,
this community like means like so much to me. This community is basically like my family. Like literally, like I can't stay away from this app if I wanted to. Like, I'm stuck with these people. Like, literally, like, they mean, like, the world to me. Like, if I'm not streaming, I'm in their streams. Or, like, you know, like, I'm just, like, connected with them no matter what. Like there's no words, like, to describe, like, all these beautiful people in here. It's, like, so amazing how well I've connected with all these people. And I love and appreciate them so much. Like, I don't know how else to express it. Like, literally, I'm so thankful, literally, for every single one of you guys. Like, you don't even know. Sorry. Oh
All right. Hey everyone, my name is Chris. Thanks for joining Suited Up today. If you if you want to be on the show, go ahead and message me on Instagram. My name is Chris Casper, spelled exactly the same way as it is here. Tune into the Rundown 3 p.m. It is the official announcement show. So if you want to know contest results, if you've been in a contest and you've won, I'm going to say your name more than likely. You're going to catch top badge announcements, hear about new show premieres, and get featured creators in that box. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. A big shout out to our top gifters today, to Dr. Koya, Be You and Thrive. What a nice name. Twinsy. Thank you, Twinsy, for the gifts as well. And Jay Blue, that's the top 3. Those are the top 3 for today. Thank you so much to the top 3 for coming in. Oh, wait. Hang on. We gotta change it. Jay Blue. There we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you so much for coming on. Thank you so much. I will see you later. Goodbye.